Hey, what's up YouTube? It's abluegolfball today with another Pokemon TCG online video, and today we're going to be showcasing an expanded format deck, and we got for you guys Ampharos. This Pokemon is the light Pokemon, and it's a naked sheep. Yeah, well, okay, forget about that. The ability, electromagnetic wall, is a pretty good ability if you could pull it off right. So you see here, as long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, whenever your opponent attaches an energy from his or her hand to one of his or her Pokemon, put 3 damage counters on that Pokemon. So basically, if this is the active, if your opponent wants to play an energy on any Pokemon on the field, they got to take 3 damage counters. 30 damage for an energy drop. Can you believe that? Now, we're going to make it worse. We're going to add Frozen City Gym. We got 3 of these in this deck. Whenever a player attaches his energy from his or her hand to his or her Pokemon, excluding Team Plasma Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. So if they're playing non-Team Plasma Pokemon and they want to attach an energy, oh boy, they are taking 50 damage. 50 to just attach an energy. Now, we do run some trainer cards, and we're running Rocky Helmet. Yeah, the thing is, what we want to do is have our opponent hurt themselves on their turn, right? So if we have Frozen City Gym and Electrical Magnetic Wall, you know, granted that there's no Garbodor shutting it off, they attach an energy, they take 50, and then they attack us, they take another 20. That's 70 damage on their turn, right? And then on our turn, we can Electro Bullet for another 70, hitting for a total 140 damage. And then 20 to a bench Pokemon. So that is pretty legit. I think this is going to be a fun deck to play. You know, it seems like a fun idea. I don't know. But you know, you think about it. That's 70 damage on their turn. See, Pokemon doesn't have too many things where you can affect a player on their turn. Yeah, there's things like Headringer and you know, Rock Guard and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, just to play, you gotta pay to play. Right, you gotta pay to play. Wait, yeah, you gotta pay. You know, you gotta pay the cost of dropping this energy. So to avoid hurting ourselves, since this is an expanded format deck, we got Electric here with Dynamo Motor. What we want to do is just see the one way to bypass this right here is, and also Frozen City Gym, is to attach the energy from the discard pile, right? Or if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, you'd say graveyard. You know. Anyways. So that's pretty cool. As that's really our Pokemon line. Otherwise, we just got Electric and Ampharos. So that's it. 3-1-3 line Ampharos and 3-3 line Electric. For our items and tools and supporters, we got 1 battle compressor. That way we can just get some lightning energy into the discard pile and then use Electric to charge them back up. We got 1 computer search, 1 escape rope. Just kind of, you know, the Pokemon we have here has a pretty high retreat cost. So 1 Evil Soda. Works pretty well. We got 3 level balls, 1 professor's letter, 3 rare candies. I think I only got 1 star on the megaphone, and this, you know, expanded. We get to play Super Rod. That's pretty cool. And then we also got 1 switch, and then we're gonna be playing 1 secret rare Ultra Ball. So there you have it. Let's see here. We got the VS Seeker. We got 2 of these. And then for our support line, we got Bianca. It's a pretty good draw support. You know, it's not too bad. We got Colress, Lysander, N, 4 N's, 4 Junipers, 1 Skyla, and then there it is, the Frozen City. And then for tool cards, we got 2 Float Stones, mostly just for the Electrics. If they get Lysandered out or something like that, we can just float them back to the bench. 3 Rocket Helmets, that's pretty good. And then we got the 9 Electric Energy. So that's pretty fun. Without further ado, let's go ahead and see a match on Pokemon TCG Online. Looks like we will be going against CC Vans. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not sure. But anyways, so here we go. We go for heads and we got tails. My opponent will probably elect to go first, most likely. Okay, well, that's okay. We do have a Murreep. There we go. That's you know, that's something good there. We get a electric, and we also got 2 level balls to start the match. I think that's pretty favorable for us. We'll definitely level ball for a dynamo and probably just hang on to our hand is a possible. Oh, never mind. You always get end. You never know when you're gonna get end, you know. So there we go. We got end. Well, I'll play the Skyla for a level ball, get a dynamo onto the bench, probably do a cotton guard right now. So let's go ahead, get that level ball in play. There we go. Here's the level ball, and there's our dynamo. So next turn we'll definitely rare candy and basically get our Ampharos into play. Won't be able to attack until turn 3 though. That's the bummer. We are playing against a Jirachi right now. My opponent has a Jirachi. Probably since my opponent started with that card, it's a bit of a bummer. But off the end, my opponent was able to get some pretty good Pokemon onto his bench. We see quite a combination of different Pokemon here. Most likely the Pikachu would evolve into the Raichu just for the, that first attack. I don't remember what it was exactly, but I'm gonna go ahead and play an N. Oh boy, we didn't get what we want. But we're able to discard some more here. So let's go ahead and get probably the Frozen City Gym. No. Let's just get another Mareep out. That way we can have something to charge into or onto. All right, so there we go. Use Dynamotor. Probably should have kept 1 energy in my hand. I probably should have done that, but it's all right. So my opponent's got a pretty big hand size now after, not sure, but he's got 7 cards. Definitely, if he doesn't do anything, I will play an N. My opponent plays an energy on the Jirachi to get the retreat. My opponent will be able to do a triple draw, which is really nice. The Raichu comes out into play with the Circle Circuit. Not too scared of that. I am concerned about any fighting Pokemon, which my opponent isn't playing right now. We do see the Fiery Torch. Boy, I'm expecting a Blacksmith at some point. That would be pretty scary going on to the Litleo or the Pyroar. But that's okay. We got an Ampharos here. It's a stage 2. Not too worried about intimidating main. We're not intimidated by that. My opponent plays a Heavy Ball for nothing. I don't know if he misclicked or just didn't have anything. Maybe his Mega Kangaskhan EX is prized. That would be devastating. So I actually don't, at this point, I don't want to give my opponent any more cards. So we're just going to go ahead and end. I want to get another Dynamo out. Looks like 1 Dynamo is prized. So there we go. We can at least, get this going. Let's go ahead and attach that there. And then we got the Frozen City Gym. Beautiful. Here's a Dynamotor onto the Mareep on the bench. And the next turn we should be able to Electro Bullet. Should have been able to do it now if I was to anticipate it better, but anyways, there we go. My opponent takes 50 damage simply by attaching an energy. Look at that, there's that combo. It's too bad I don't have a Rocky Helmet. If I had one, if my opponent wanted to attack, he would have done 70 damage to himself, right? Kind of what we talked about. Here we go, we get the kick and I get hit for 100 damage. I do have enough to survive the turn even with an energy drop here. I will play the N, and probably just Evil Soda for nothing. Oh man, okay, all right, that is a bummer. But we will probably just hit for the electromagnetic or electro bullet here. Sure, 30 and probably just chip away at this Jirachi right here. So my opponent can knock us out. If he wants to play another energy, he would either have to use a Blacksmith to do it to avoid the damage, or he could just pay the price, right? So right now we absolutely gotta hope for a top deck here to top deck the Ampharos. There we go. The Pyroar takes 50 damage there, and then the Jirachi has 50 on it as well. So the Kangaskhan definitely can knock us out. It's with 100 damage. That's quite a bit. That's overkill. He does flip tails. Doesn't really matter at this point. Here comes the Mareep. Oh boy, we actually didn't get anything. So there we go. We'll just shuffle those guys back to their deck. Yeah, this is not looking good. I can actually hit for 30, but that's pretty useless. Hopefully I get heads. Look at that. So if my opponent attacks me, he'd be down to 10 HP. I still need an energy into my hand if I want to knock out this Kangaskhan with Electro Ball. The Pyroar is basically powered up. Too bad. I couldn't top deck it. So there we go. We get another Frozen City gym, which is rather nice. We do get a switch as well. So there goes my Mareep. Is gonna go down. Come on. I gotta charge up this electric here. Can you believe this? Unbelievable what we have to do here to get a knockout. Absolutely unbelievable. This is just ridiculous. So I'm gonna go ahead and end my opponent right now. Down to 4. I think that's a better choice than playing the Juniper. We do get it. And there we go. We'll play that. And yeah, Electro Ball, just the knockout. So much work. There's a rare candy right there. Wow, that was a ton of work. And the Pyroar will knock us out. That is pretty. That's a bit of a shame. Man, this deck just is not consistent enough, I'll tell you. But alright, so the Scorching Fang is gonna hurt. My opponent would still need to discard the energy, which if he attaches an energy, he would basically knock out. So, you know, we'll take our chances there. Yeah, I'm just gonna Juniper. Man, that was pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. Here, we'll Dynamotor onto the one on the bench and go on with our merry way. So there we go. And next turn we will rare candy into the Ampharos and then probably just Juniper our hand. Man, it is a bummer that, you know, we have to burn through so many resources just to be able to, you know. But regardless, my opponent here would still need to play an energy drop, which would knock himself out if he wanted to. I have a escape rope, so I can still do that. What I really need to do is top deck something, but you know, we got the we got a level ball. I guess I could probably play that for. Oh my goodness, there's nothing else. There's nothing else. What a shame. Well, we can at least Dynamotor onto the one on the bench and probably just end our turn. I mean, we don't really need. You know, my opponent wants, he still has to retreat. If he plays energy, he will still get knocked out. So, you know, no matter what he does, he's got to start playing something. Also, if he knocks himself out, we do get a prize. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice indeed. We got a Rocky Helmet on this one. We only got one Electric out here, which is definitely a big risk there. The Raichu can get a DC and knock out the Electric, which probably will happen. But you know what? We can knock out the Raichu. So watch, we're gonna see a DCE slap on the Raichu, or not. Okay, even better. So let's go ahead. We'll do that, I guess. Let's just Dynamotor onto this guy, and we'll play this here. Alright, so here we go. My opponent can choose another Raichu or the Pyroar. It doesn't matter. We're just going to keep getting hits. And if my opponent wants to attach an energy, he's going to have to take 50 damage just to play an energy. So you got to play. You got to pay to play. You know, kind of like poker. My opponent can probably just choose the other Raichu. I mean, he's got free retreat, you know. Unless the game froze for him. That can always happen. Right now, we are playing against time. We got to get knockouts, and we got to get knockouts pretty fast. So, I'm actually going to hang on to the Lysander. I'm just going to hit the Raichu. Just slowly pick on the Jirachi on the bench. And just, you know, that way we'll just get 2 prizes. We can just get 3 prize turn right here. Even if he retreats, I can just Lysander out the Raichu, knock this Raichu out, and take out the Jirachi and go for the win. So we'll have to see where he plays the energy. That would be pretty interesting. I mean, he can play the energy onto the Raichu and retreat to the fresh Raichu. It wouldn't be enough to knock me out, you know, because Circle Circuit would be doing 100 damage. And look at that. So he plays an N, and we were still able to get our Lysander. And my opponent concedes, knowing that, boy, if I attach energy onto any Pokemon, they're going to just take damage. And I got a Lysander, and I could have got a 3 prize turn. So my opponent concedes before I have an opportunity to have the glory of victory. So what do you guys think? Ampharos, what a silly deck. That was a lot of fun. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. And I'll have some more decks for you guys soon. You guys have a good day. I'll see you guys later. Bye.